There we go. That's better. Hey-oh. Hey! Right, so I should probably do my usual intro and then get started on the main part of the stream. Yes, I'm going to start early. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you wherever you are on this wonderful planet we call the planet Earth. My name is, of course, Desican Owl, and cometh the hour, cometh the owl. We are playing again some more Star Citizen 2.6.3. How are you guys? It's been a while since we've had a chat. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm going to be absolutely useless at it. And welcome back to Port Olisar. So, where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, let's go and have a look out the window whilst we do these things, because of course it's nice to see the lovely view and hear the auroras exploding as the newbies try and gank everybody. Right, so I've been dealing with some in real life stuff, IRL stuff, as usual. Oh, and straight in with damn shames with the, what are we going to call that, a burn, some shade? And we've got Damn James and Toby Teach. Hey buddies, how's it going? Thank you very much for joining. So it's been a bit of a busy August. Not just because of stuff like Gamescom, but also stuff in real life. Busy, 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 busy. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. What do I fancy doing? I could take out my Drake Herald. So why not? Let's have some fun with that. It's got all the useless little armaments on it that a stock Herald shall have. Toby loves shames. It's good to see you too, buddy. Good to see you too. How is Labour Day treating you? Because it's only just started for you, hasn't it? Any decent plans for today? Or are you just going to watch me have a few brewskis, enjoy yourself? Now, I wonder if someone's nicked my shit. Probably not because of the locking mechanism, but there we go. So yeah, it's been busy. About noon. Right, okay, first off, I have no idea how to get into the ship. It's going to be interesting. I think it's this door here. Is it? Yes, it is. I am genius. And I use ladder. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this. Right, can I close door? I cannot. So hopefully I can sit in seat without door being open. There we go. Can you add me? Yes and no is the answer to that. I'm sorry, I'm crap. We can give it a go. There's the thingy. Now, how does one get the cursor up? I've forgotten. Somebody help me. Right, so let's read chat before I make a complete arse of myself and try and figure out how the hell I was supposed to do this. Was it that? It was not. Was it that? No, it was not. Right alt and that way. That it? No, that wasn't it. Right, oh, right alt and that. There we go. There we go. So what was I? Daco underscore Tobitish. Boom. There you go. You are in. There we go. Right, and I just used that and that to get... Right, okay, let's have a look at it. We're doing nothing, hanging at home, might go to bookstore. Awesome. Sounds like a plan. Right, let's anti-lock the gimbals. I told you I haven't played this before. Well, for a long time. Right, do that. There we go, like that. There we go. Retract. I need to remember all my key bindings. There we go. Awesome. And say hello to my new Herald. My goodness, is she fast. For some reason, my strafe keys are not working. Why are my strafe keys not working? Well, my right strafe is working. Is it just because I'm going super wickedly fast and it's not responding as well as my Hornet? Probably. Zip stucks. Exactly. Ah, someone's been reading my tweets. Someone has been reading my tweets. Yes, if you have been following my Twitter account, you will see that I've been doing a little bit of RP with our new Damn Shames bot, which is very excited. It was all programmed by Princess Frey. I think it was all programmed. If I'm missing anybody out, please let me know. Bloody hell, she's quick. In a straight line. She can't turn for buggery, but then again, that's probably the benefit of having two very large engines strapped to the back. My goodness me. I'm going to crash. Up. I just need to make my shirts that say I do bot stuff true. Very true. Wow, everybody's going nuts. So yeah, I've rarely had an opportunity to check out the Herald. So let's go out and bugger off out into deepest, darkest space. Ah, that might explain why I was struggling. I had Afterburner activated, which is probably why I couldn't turn for buggery. I know, it was so close. It was so close. I haven't played this for goodness me. When was the last time I picked up Star Citizen? Probably end of July, early August was the last time I played. So I'm just going to fly miles out into the middle of nowhere. And we're going to get out and pick up where we left off. Hopefully, nobody will be able to chase me unless they're in an M50. You can turn fast to be decoupled. I am in decouple, that's the thing. I think it's because I've got the afterburners on, which is then causing the main thrusters to kick in at a ridiculous rate. Look at them. Look at that's my screenshot. That's my screenshot right there. There you go. Check out the arse of my Herald. So yes, I've been doing some open RP with the Damn Shames bot, which is really fun, by the way. It's great fun. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, do so. It's, I think, Where Are the Shames on Twitter. I think that's far enough. Deactivate that, shut that down, turn off, pack those back on, wiggle the stick so that I know what I'm doing. And yeah, so I've been really fleshing out my character because I'm hoping to join the Shames in their story, in their little interactive story. Well, I say little, it's a really big, evolving story that's coming on. Also written by Princess Frey. And yeah, so I've been really fleshing out my character. Why can't I close this door? Is there a door closing button? Door close? Anybody? No? What do I rub my face against to get this to close? Do I rub my face against you? No. What about you? No. If I get on the floor, do I rub the floor? No. Ceiling? Can't stay there for long. Comstab will be cool eventually, I hope. Opposite of the door is the button. Aha! Had to rub my face against that thing. I was going to say, I'm running around with the door open. That's probably not good form. So yeah, hoping to join there. So I've been fleshing out my character. Now, I am looking to go into a career in cybersecurity, and I've been doing a hell of a lot of work to try and get myself ready for that. And so being the boring old sod that I am, I like to put myself into role-playing environments as me. And so the Des in the story is going to be a hacker, or at least a cybersecurity expert with hacking on the side. And so the Herald, for my character ship, makes complete perfect sense. It's got servers out the wazoo, a extra support seat for when I want to be sort of hanging around. Why we need this number of guns is completely beyond me. But there we go. Enter support seat. Let's have a butcher's hook at this. This will be so good. I was looking today at the manual. The manual that was given as part of, well, the brochure that was given as part of the Herald overview, and it just hyped me up so much, so much. It's such a beautiful ship. I mean, it's rough. It's rugged. It's what a spaceship I think is supposed to look like. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the idea of the 600i, the 890 jump, the 300 series, but they're just too clean. They're too nice lines. For me, it has to be exposed pipework and wires everywhere, and flashing buttons like in Star Wars. Let's get out of the seat. There we go. Well, yes, what else do we have in here? Can I get out the door if I press this button? Ooh, where's it gone? Right, it's that thing. That thing that just winked out of existence there very briefly. Okay, no, that is the screenshot. That is the screenshot. That is, oh my goodness me. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, that is pretty. So pretty. And with the little Olisar in the background, I mean, I'd love it, but unfortunately I have to pump these out in 1080p at 16:9, and I'm running on a 20:9 inch monitor, 21:9 monitor. So that is a problem. But anyway, yes, so for those of you who are not au fait with the Herald is an info runner. It's not got very much in the way of weaponry. In fact, it's got one size 1 mount there, one size 3 mount here, which I've currently got a gimbal, which converts this to a size 2. And then I've got another size 1 here. And as you can see, if I just wander over here very quickly, And look down there. Hello, missiles. So it's got 8 missiles. I can't remember the sizing of the missiles. You should go deploy the array. What, the 4 little pads that come out the side here? Am I going to love it? I hope I'm going to love it. Right, can I get back in? Let me get in. Okay, squiggle up, squiggle up. Usually on the Mondays I'll be doing the ICC missions, but because I've only just got access to this ship, I really want to muck around with it some more. So that's the door, and you said left of the console is the dish controls. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, something moved, something moved, something moved. Ah! Oh, I wondered whether they would do that. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick this up. I'm going to have to pick this up. If only for when 3.0 launches and when the game gets close to completion, that we can do some scripted RP videos. Because that would be absolutely awesome. Can you imagine doing that? Scripted RP videos in here with all the FOIP and VOIP stuff. Damn, that would be awesome. And I love the way they've got the attention to detail, because this is what I love about Drake. I'm a child of the late 80s, early 90s, back when space shuttles were cool and everything else. And I love the fact that Drake has got these RCS thrusters stuck on it. And the Herald just has these little bits and pieces. Here's another RCS thruster. Look at this. Look at it. I kind of wish they went dark when the ship was offline, but oh, it's just pipes and engine, and it's almost like the rest of the ship was an afterthought. They thought, well, we're going to strap the 2 biggest engines we can find onto a ship, and we'll leave the crew quarters and the crew compartment as a sort of an afterthought. We've strapped this bit here because that's the bit that's important. This whole section, the array, the engines, that, and then this. We'll give this over to the pilot. Sure, why not? And these are the detachable data packs. So this ship is not exactly modular, but then again, you don't really want it to be modular. It's got these wonderful little data packs. I just love Olisar off in the distance. I'm going to miss Crusader. Looking back at Crusader, I'm going to miss Crusader and its current iteration. I mean, it looks so blocky. Looking at the cloud layers, it's almost like that's a mountain range. You wouldn't believe this was a gas giant if you were looking at it from here. But she's going to get really nice striations and cloud layers in 3.0's update. I've seen from the Gamescom build and from all the videos they've been pumping out with ATV that she's going to get so pretty. Not that she's not pretty now. And the music that's playing, I don't know whether you can hear the music, it's just so majestic. Shout out to Utho Riley for providing his soundtrack. I'm very happy to give him a shout out because he does some absolutely incredible work with the music. See, if I was doing an open RP thing, or I was going to get an RP video going, I might ask him for some bits and pieces. Why does that say explosive? Why is that explosive? There's a big red button. Ooh. That was far too loud for my liking. Why does that say explosive? I want to push the big red button. Why can I not push the big red button? I just got to... Oh, I've made it spin. Dang it. Get in to restabilize it. But yeah, because of those 2 massive engines on the back, it's just shit off a hot shovel. As soon as you hit the afterburners, this thing just goes for it. Oop, gosh, right. So, close hatchway, jiggle around there, close external arrays, and let's have a look at the crew quarters because I've missed those off. Haha, sucks to be you, Cutlass. I've got a toilet. I still don't understand why the Cutlass does not have a toilet. It's got beds, but no toilet. Anyway, that's a design choice that I'll leave up to CIG. They know what they're doing. Hand washing station with emergency supplies with a mirror would be, but that's okay. Oh, imagine all the storage options with item 2.0 that's going to come with this. So many. I mean, it's a bit of a basic bed, but that's cool. Got insulating padding around there. Some more options for item 2.0 slots there. This is the pullable, removable server rack. It's a I'm sorry, it's a cybersecurity nuts wet dream, this ship. Seriously, the amount of computing power back there is absolutely insane. Right, let's get back to what we were doing, which was actually flying some ships. Can I get into the seat, or have I glitched out? And I saw the inner thought system just there saying that I can get into it, but there we go. When 3.0 comes out again, the wishful thinking with the 3.0, when 3.0 comes out, it's going to have that wonderful inner thought system which will allow us to do stuff like that. Right, let's make sure afterburners are not deployed and see the top forward speed of the ship. So that's a very manageable 185 meters per second. And the RCS thrusters, they're pretty responsive. I mean, I'm not gonna be winning any dogfights in this. I've got a CF, what was it? CF 117 on the nose gimbal and CF 007s on the wing mounts. So that's the CF 227. That's the 117 and the 007s. I mean, they sound so palsy. I mean, they fire like the clappers. Can I merge those together? Yes, I can. Excellent. So if I pull the trigger, everything fires. Okay. So, who dares me to go and do an array in this thing and see whether I can actually survive? Because that'll be fun. Negative, shut down drive. There we go. I do like the way that when you shut the drive down, it makes that doo noise. That's really cool. Also in 3.0, I know I'm gushing about 3.0, but have you seen the bow shock wake that comes out? Oh, Herald against the Sabre. Oh, someone's already at the array. Oh, this might be bad times. This is almost certainly going to be bad times. But we're going to give it a go anyway. We're going to do a little lazy roll around. So we're not going to disengage. I've already taken some damage. I can see a little red spot out. I'm against, what is it? Looks like 2 Gladiuses, or at least 1 Gladius, 1 350R. I'm just going to pull away from the target ever so slightly to break his lock, because that's going to be the most important part. And it's not going to be as powerful as my Hornet F7C Hornet with its CF227 strapped onto its wings. So it's going to take a little bit longer to take this Sabre out. Already my central hole is screwed. This wasn't exactly the best idea, Des, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. I really need to invest in some... Oh, missiles inbound. Missile evaded. Quite how, I'm not entirely sure. I'm being really lazy at the moment. Central area is being heavily damaged. I'm slightly out of missile range, weapons range with this guy. Obviously the Herald counts as a bigger multi-role ship, otherwise it wouldn't have spawned 3 of them. It would have only spawned 1. So I'm just going to back off here because he's a little too close for comfort, and he's much faster turning at me. I've not even taken down his shields, he's just laughing at me. Now, is that... Yeah, there we go. So the Herald is... Oh, hello. Yay, audio bugs. I'm sure I chose the wrong part of space to fly through, but what the hell? Thank you. So I already knew the outcome of that. It was going to happen. 1 Sabre, 1 Gladius, and 1 350 are going to take down a Herald ridiculously easily, because the Herald is... it's a lover, not a fighter. It's designed to go in a whip-it-quick straight line and not do much else other than that. It's oh, hello. Hello, friends. Everybody's here. Well, actually, the buyback's not that bad. I was expecting it to be significantly more expensive than that. Just out of interest, does anyone know exactly how much it's going to cost in terms of real-world cash to buy a Herald when it comes onto the sub-sale. See, the chat's been very quiet for me, and I'm not entirely sure whether that means the OBS has crashed and I'm now offline. Whether people have suddenly gone, oh gosh, Des, you're offline. No, Muxybot's gone live. Ladies of yep, no clue. No, well, you've just responded, so you're obviously the chat and the stream are still alive, which is always good. Hey, and even though I've not touched my game for a while, I still have my CF227s. All my F7C Hornet 227s. Come to me, my beauty. We shall dance together. We shall dance. And it'll be fun. Quite why I've left ComStab on, I'm not entirely sure. Because there's a setting you can choose all of the settings pre-flight. And it should do the same thing every time. Right, let's go to ICC probe. What am I doing? Yes, I want to go mission manager, ICC assistance. We'll shut down the probe. We'll do that. We will do no, yes. And come on, 2, 3, and then we'll shut down cockpit lights because I find them very annoying. That's landing gear. That's the lights. Come on, lights off. Or was that lights off? Or was that lights off? That's lights off. Whee! Where am I off to? There we go. Yeah, I know you are, Tessa. I see. Which, yes, means I can totally see you right now. I played this way too much. Okay, let's see what mischief we can get up to. Don't know how long I'm going to be running this stream tonight. Want to try and take it a little easy today, because I've not been streaming for a while. Yeah, no, we all have. Oh, roll on 3.0 is all I can say. All power to CIG to squash those remaining 97 bugs. I don't know, there's been so much uproar in the community recently regarding everything that they've done in the last couple of weeks. The 600i, the bugs, the new X1. I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of crap on Twitter about the X1. Which is a shame. It really is. I have linked my guns together. Yes, good. Such a shame. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to pick up an X1 or a 600i with cash. I'll probably pick them up in game. Yeah, it's just been a more salt than usual recently. And I don't understand why. Ooh, is this a friendly? It is. Who have we got here? Metal Gear Babbitt, who's about to get his little Babbitt ass handed to him by a 350R, and then 2 other ships that are going to spawn. So we're going to have to be nice to this guy, otherwise we're...
Do yourself a favour and turn around.
And I like this X16 has gone on both. Hey, Cutlass. Excellent. Love a nice easy ship. Come here. I want your ass. Give me your hiney. There we go. Yeah, I like the idea of the 600i. It's a really nice touring ship where it's the kind of ship you just want to stick on a landing pad to show off to everybody. To take to another little planet with a bunch of your friends, get served canapes in a shiny bar area by a guy in a suit, in a tuxedo, a butler in a tuxedo. My rear engine's already hammered, so you can tell I've not been playing for a long time. On the bright side, ooh, left wing's just gone. Just goes to show exactly how fragile the F7C is relative to the Super Hornet. Nose canard is going. Ooh dear, I'm very rusty. Very rusty. And so I think our little Babbit guy is left, which has then meant everything else despawns, which probably does me some favours. My shield is down on the 4, but that's okay, we can deal with that later. Yeah, and then once you've landed your 600 on the planet, you have your canapes, you have your champagne, whatever you want to drink. And then you go pootle around in your little X1 or your rover. Why do I hear gunfire? I don't think I see any gunfire. I've not got any targets on my screen. What is it? I like the X1 and the X600 I got. I think I'll use them quite a bit. The cock view is if it's 50% of what the concept is, my kind of large ship. Yeah, I agree. For a start, that view is absolutely incredible. Nice bulbous open cockpit. It rivals the Prospector in terms of just sheer openness. And I got confused during the Gamescom streams. I was thinking, well, are they actually flying a ship? Or have they just glitched off the ground? When DJ Knight, Maya, Gamble were playing with the Prospector, because that cockpit is just so wide. It's just so wide. I guess that's what I like about it. Definitely have to look into picking one up when mining comes in on 3.1. Definitely. Ooh, too fast. Rub face. Rub face and cause legs to fly up. Where'd he go? There it is.
Hey, Jenny, think you can
So,
get on back and whip us
unfortunately, little Babbit got his little Aurora ass handed to him by the ICC probe mission, but that's okay. Everybody has to learn at some point. And the Aurora is a pretty decent ship, but only when it's in one-on-one combat and only when it's against another Aurora. You need more than one Aurora to go up against a Gladius or a Sabre. And you'll definitely need more than one Aurora to go up against a Cutlass. Oh, I'm coupled. Why am I coupled? Shut down Comstab. There we go. Right. Going to have to go to a Cryastro because my wings are screwed. You always want a sentient rock Tessa. That's just your deal, yo. Sentient rocks are your jam. But that's okay. Right, Cryastro. With my ship in bits. Ooh, hello. Jittery, jitterbug. 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 I'm going to stop before I get a copyright strike. Because this has to go on YouTube later.
Hey, traveler. Thanks for stopping by Cryastro. The Empire's repair and restocking one-stop solution.
Me and my Aurora Commander. My Aurora takes out everything. Or everybody. No, I have not flown an Arena Commander with you. I probably should at one point. Ooh, where am I going? Oh, excuse newbie mistakes. There we go. Ooh, sliding.
Checked our inventory, and we're
Right,
stocked
fix
with
me.
all your repairs.
Lenny forever. Spending too much time with Princess Frey. Lenny, Lexi.
You filled up.
Lenny, Lexi, Marvin. What's the other one? Lenny, Lexi, Marvin. Is it the Seer? I can't remember. And I watched the Aurora video today. That's disappointing.
You're good to go. Thanks for choosing
Cool.
Cryastro. Fly safe.
There we go. Bit reckless flying for somebody who's only just started again. Really should have got some water. My throat is starting to dry out. Newbie mistake. Newbie mistake. Right. I know, Tessa. You should be, yeah. Here, hang on a ticky boot. Where's my other gun gone? No, I've got 3 guns attached. Why am I not showing 3 weapons on my overlay? Much sadness has had this day. There is another target here. Kellernet. Okay. Have I not logged in? Is that why I'm not seeing the mission? That probably explains it. Yeah, there we go. Poor little Kellernet is probably looking at me going, Hornet, don't like. Yeah, that's slightly concerning. Is my Hornet might have glitched. And we will end up with no... what was it? Port side CF227. Mercifully, this is the rescue mission, so there should only be one spawn unless someone else is following me. Or someone's already there, in which case we could generate multiple spawns. No, no one here as of yet. No, nothing on the scanners. Kellernet is in Quantum. Whether he's coming to me is another matter. No, he's not. He's going to the first one. Right, we're in the AO. There's the friendly ship. There's the target spawn. Boom, and it's a Cutlass. Of course it is, with one blasted 227 down. Where are you off to, eh? That's right, you focus on me. Okay, it is registering. It's just not showing up on the weapons overlay. Right, come on then you. Pull the wings off a butterfly. Pull the wings off the butterfly. See how it goes. Don't let Half Pint see me, otherwise she'll get upset that I'm killing Schnecky. Oh, you don't point that thing at me. You don't get to point that thing at me. No, the big mistake will be if I smash into an asteroid while streaming. Because that's the ultimate rookie mistake. People sometimes ask me, why am I using laser guns? And sometimes I think, why am I using lasers? Because, to be perfectly honest, it takes age to recharge. There we go, that's what I'm after. Pulling the wings off the butterfly. And let's focus up the angle again. And where are you going? You can't fly anywhere. You've not got any engines. Ooh, why have I suddenly activated landing? And why did it generate me a landing pad? I love the way I cut them off.
Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, no worries.
Someday I'll be able to return the favor.
Someday, maybe. Who knows? It seems to be only Auroras that I've seen so far. I haven't paid attention to exactly how many ships are at the at Port Olisar when I was mucking around there with the Herald. But from the two ships I've seen, it's Aurora Central today, which makes sense after the Gamescom presentation. We'll get some brand new players coming through. Although who knows with the with that recent free fly, well, without the recent free fly, because they usually do a free fly over Gamescom. Never mind. We all had fun, especially during that bit in the presentation where it crashed. I sat there on the edge of my seat, biting my fingernails as they jumped through Quantum towards Daymar for the second time. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Absolutely nerve-wracking. Tessa, are you going to generate me my mission, please? I want my mission, please. Gimme, gimme, gimme my mission, please. Do it. Do it. Do I feel confident enough to do this? Probably not. But we're going to do it anyway. What the hell? Because it's fun doing stunts. Are you sick yet? I'm not being stupid. She hasn't generated my mission yet, and I'm not just being dense and not seeing it. Probably am, but you know me, I'm crap. It's what you pay for. There we go. Thank you, Tessa.
There's a DB blinking like crazy on my screen.
And we all love some distressed bacon. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
If you take a look, it's win-win.
I had bacon for breakfast on Sunday. Full English breakfast. Hash browns, sausages, bacon, mushrooms, baked beans, toast. Easily 40,000 calories in one plate. But my goodness, what a 40,000 calories. And then to top it all off today, I felt guilty and decided I wanted to go for a run, so I ran 4.7k. And I'm not exactly a trim bloke by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pushing a 42-inch waistband as it is. So the 4.7 kilometers was quite an achievement for me. I'm going to have to refuel with quantum fuel after this jump, because why not? Boom. Let's get that afterburner kicking in. This is the one where I always have to go to third bloody person because I keep on losing the beacon. Ugh, don't lose the beacon, Des. Don't lose the beacon. I should have really bought some water or some tea or some Coca-Cola or something up with me. Throat is drier than the Sahara Desert. But that's the sacrifice I play. At least I kept the window open, because otherwise it'd be 10 zillion bloody degrees in here and I'd be sweating like something sweaty. Analogies fail me. Keeping an eye out for bandits. I know exactly where the bandits spawn, but you know, it doesn't stop me from keeping my eyes peeled and my senses frosty. Ooh, I could just do with a bowl of frosted flakes right about now. Sidetracking, right, there you are. It's a 350R. It's got this one's got a nasty little pair of front teeth. Nasty little pair of front teeth. Do not get in front of it. I'm blacking out. If I was that against a player, that would be my death if they were any good. Eaten alive. Which is why I only fly against NPCs, because I suck. Played my first Arena Commander match. What was it? A couple of months ago? Oh, he's going for my wing again. Bloody hell. Right. It's off to my left. Yay, I found it! Instantly. Look at me go. But I've damaged my port wing again. Why does this thing only have front and back, front and rear shielding? It's no wonder these things kick at the Super Hornets kick ass at Arena Commander. It's got so much shielding. There, glitchy finger sticks on the blasted. Why can't I go back to center? Bring me back to center. Pesky thing. Right, there we go. Why are you getting stuck? I need to WD-40 you, or at least Vaseline you. Can you put Vaseline into flight sticks? I know you can't stick Vaseline into various orifices. I've heard horror stories of that. Yeah, I know it's decoupled, but I usually control that. I've got a pair of X56s, so I've got those little mini thumbsticks that I use to play with decoupled mode. The only problem is the left-hand one sticks. Yeah, don't rub your face. You're not supposed to rub your face against that. You're supposed to rub your face against this. Come here. Let me face rub. Don't go too fast. You don't want to body slam that thing. Don't. Cursed legs. One time in a video game that I don't want legs to be there. I get stuck on things. I'm used to floating around as a disembodied head. Stuff like Call of Duty. The body's there, but it's not really, you know, there. And here it gets stuck on things. But yeah, the build quality of the X56 is notoriously variable, I think is the generous way to describe it. There's been a number of reports of sticks that have been sticky, sticks that have got dead zone problems, sticks that just don't respond, even fresh out the box. Mine work perfectly well, apart from the mini sticks, which get stuck occasionally. I think it's the plastic that it's made of is rubbing up the inside of the plastic of the housing of the throttle. But yeah, it causes the stick to not recenter itself. And because it's a tiny stick with about that much travel, any significant stick is quite a large thruster input. Whoa there, Nelly. Where are you off to, sunshine? Fly-by-wire again. At some point I will have to WD-40 it or Vaseline it or some kind of grease on it to stop it from sticking, because yeah, when I'm doing large amounts of drifting around, say a target, when I'm orbiting it, large inputs perfectly fine because I'm doing large inputs anyway. But it's when I'm doing the precision work, when I'm trying to dock, when I'm trying to land, when I'm trying to get up close to a target. Lol, Toby.
Thanks for stopping by Cryastro.
Yeah, because see, I can wiggle it backwards and forwards, no problem.
Got into a little scrape, huh?
But
We can patch the damage up if
it
you like.
does get stuck at the most awkward times. For example, when I'm landing here, when I want to get a little bit more central on the pad, it'll sometimes get stuck full starboard or full lock aft or full lock port, which will then send me skittering across the entirety. 1,225 units for quantum fuel.
Starting repairs now.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, some kind of lubricant. Some lubricant to get that de-stuck. I mean, it's a minor engineering problem. It's better than my X52s, which A, didn't have the mini stick, so I could only do, you know, the pitch yaw roll thing. I couldn't do the up, down, left, right, forward, backward. Not easily. I bound them to a couple of different sliders and hats, but trying to control them on hats, and when you don't have dual sticks, it's very difficult. And plus, the other annoying thing about the X52 is it had a little nubbit inside the throttle housing, which when you had to get it to the top and then you push it over the nubbit,
The team at Cryastro thanks you.
which was a massive pain in the bum. But I managed it. I fixed it. I took out the nubbit. It didn't work, so it didn't bother me then. It worked perfectly well after that. The only problem is it just doesn't have that up, down, left, right, which Star Citizen needs. And I researched a whole bunch of different systems of how to best get 6 degrees of flight, from dual sticks to the X52s to really weird custom joysticks, which were basically a knob on a series of little spider-like legs which you could wiggle around to your heart's content. I thought about getting 2 of those and sort of doing that, but I don't know. I'm a HOTAS player. I'm a HOTAS player through and through. I've always been a HOTAS player.
You can do what you want, or whatever, but after hearing this...
And yeah, I'm also a big ship player. I'm not a nimble fighter kind of guy, so the dual sticks don't worry me so much. Which is why the X56s tick the box so nicely, is that it gives me the HOTAS control. So for big, heavy ships, I've got the oomph, the heavy moving power to get that throttle moving to exactly where I want it to be. But I've also got the ability to use, like on big ships, at the front of a ship and the rear of a ship, you've got the so-called thrusters, which allow you to move the ship without having to move the ship forward or backward. Because in water, it's water over the rudder that allows the ship to turn. But if it's not moving anywhere, you can wiggle the rudder to your heart's content. It's just not going to move the ship. So you have bow thrusters, which allow you to sort of move left or right or twist the ship, depending on how you do it. So these little thumbsticks give me that sort of feeling of a bow thruster. Certainly for the bigger ships, it allows me to push them. Ooh, that was close to me smacking straight into that, wasn't it? So it works for me. A lot of people said it doesn't work for them, and they use the dual sticks. Some people use a HOTAS with pedals. Some people use a HOJAM. Some use a HOJAS. That's the wonderful thing about Star Citizen. You choose the thing you like and you stick to it.
Mayday! We are under attack. Please help.
Alright, there's the spawn for the ad. It's another 350 yards, so I'm going to bring you outside the asteroid field because I don't fancy really taking you on in there because I'm such a newbie player at the moment. I'm just more likely to smack straight into something than actually do anything good to you. But I don't want to take you out so far that you despawn. So that about there is fun. I've got a lot of turning space there, so I'm quite happy to fight you there. Maybe fighting a player in this area would be okay because the player might make some of the more rookie mistakes, like smacking straight into an asteroid at full speed. So tight precision flying would be really good against players, but here with the NPC, they seem to be pretty good at avoiding asteroids at the moment, although I have known issues where they aren't very good at navigating asteroids. I'm going to bring myself around here just in case I smack into something else.
I owe you for this.
Right, okay, find the majority of clusters and the ICC probe should be there. He says there it is, top right. Again, looking forward to the galaxy map part of the Moby-Glass. No more trying to pick out your target from a sea of green. Because that'll be nice. No sea of green. Okay, another jump and I'll have to refuel. Because it cost me 1,225 credits to do one fuel tank worth of fuel for a Hornet F7C. Can you imagine how much it's going to... Oh, laggy McLaggerson. Can you imagine how much it's going to cost for... Well, the Herald's going to burn through fuel, let's just face it. Two big, massive engines strapped to the back of it. Ain't no way that thing is going to be anywhere near as efficient as people might want it to be. And then can you imagine something like a Hull E? How much fuel that sucks? Bluminator. All those massive, what was it, TR7s? It's like 5 or 6 TR7s strapped to the back of it. I know it'll have big fuel tanks, but it'll suck fuel like there's no tomorrow. But then again, if you're running with a Hull E, then you know exactly how much it's going to cost you to refuel the damn thing. And if you don't, you shouldn't be playing with it until you do. Wow, the inside of my ship is screwed. Can't see any of the status panels because of the damage. Well, at least it's not as bad as it used. Well, at one time it was so bad that I couldn't see any of my my support struts. Yeah, I know.
Help! I need help!
Bloody yay!
I'm sending you their location.
Don't smack into ring, Des.
Honest, by the time you get there, I'm not sure how much good you'll be.
And I just won Pessimist of the Year award.
Sorry. Good luck.
Going stir crazy. Miles Eckhart, all is forgiven. I know exactly what you feel, man. That latest burn down video where you were stuck in a fetal position in... Oh, I've forgotten the name of the bar. It was such a good way of showing him slightly pissed. He looked exactly like I would be after that many pints. Curled up on the floor of a bar. I must admit, I'm not proud to say it, it's something I've done a few times in my career. But then again, you have to. If you go to university, you need to end up on the floor of a bar somewhere, covered in goodness knows what. It's a rite of passage, almost. Yeah, I know. This is usually where a Sabre appears, but it's probably going to spawn me another 350R. Oh, it's a Gladius. No. You turn around. I'm going to shut down the afterburners because I just can't deal with... No, don't you dare get me with that ballistic cannon. I am not playing silly buggers with that thing. It rips through my shields. Absolutely tears through them. So I ain't going anywhere near that thing. I need to get a little bit closer to you because I can't... Stop strafe fighting me. Come here. Stand still and let me kill you. I'm going to bounce off the asteroid? I mean, if you do, that would be great. Thanks, but... You don't have to. Or are you going to try and purposefully smash me into them? I think that's what the AI does sometimes. It purposefully aims you at the asteroid and hopes that you'll screw up. Come on, Des. You're not that newbie. I suppose I have to be just extra careful. There we go. It's not even my least favourite one. Like that one's coming up. Oh dear.
Hell, you saved my life. I won't
Why am I so tired? That's not cool. Right, let's clear the asteroid field. Hopefully I've done enough. Which is where I smack straight into something. Do I have enough fuel? 37% of the remaining quantum fuel to get there. No, so I'm going to go for a refuel again. Don't remember needing this many refuels. Who can say? Who can say? Crusader there on the right hand side. Quantum travel glitching out a bit. Ooh, why am I reading? No idea.
Welcome to Cryastro
So we'll
Station.
deploy the landing gear.
What can we do for you today? Don't get caught on the drift. How about a refill of quantum fuel?
Yes, please. I do find it slightly creepy that you can see exactly what I've got in my fuel tank. Look at that. Nicely done. Almost 1.5k in fuel. So over 20% every 2 runs, every 20% of my pay packet
Fill her up.
goes to just refueling my ship. So I'm making 80% profit every 2 runs. Thereabouts. Just using little back of the napkin calculations in my mind. But then again, that's balancing, isn't it? Later on down the line, when the economy starts to fully flesh out, we can start to talk about balancing these things in terms of profit margins. Yes, I know I'm going off-centre, but that's because the ship rotates without
Ship's all ready to fly.
me knowing.
Good luck out there. And remember, next time you're running low, we'll take care of you at Cryastro.
I know you will. And that's why I love you guys. No, you'll probably be up and over here. Olisar, 350 yellow, and the ICC probe is there. I will admit, when 3.0 comes out, I will miss the familiarity of this overlay system. It won't be as simple as just clicking a button and selecting where you want to go. It's a bit more of an in-depth, involved process. Ooh, friend! Bacon! I want bacon.
sorry.
I had some bacon for dinner.
Forget it.
Who are you?
Just go help, okay?
Gladius. Gladius. First non-Aurora I've seen today. First non-Aurora. Jake Falrin. I think that's how I say that. Falrin? Who can say? All these big jumps. And this is just within the Crusader system. This is not Stanton. Damn, I'm looking forward to the bigger Stanton system as a whole. How long it's going to take to get across it. I'm one of these guys that says I don't think they should decrease the speed of the quantum travel. It's 20% the speed of light, and that's a really fast figure. I mean, you get Elite Dangerous and stuff like that, and I love Elite. Don't get me wrong, I love Elite. But sometimes you get up to 1,000 times the speed of light just to get across a star system. Which is a bit breaking, but then again, that's what Netflix was made for. The old honk and stonk and a little bit of Netflix. Especially with the recent injection of lots of sci-fi onto Amazon Prime and Netflix. That's been really nice. I watched Contact again with Jodie Foster. Love that movie. Event Horizon with Sam Neill and Lawrence Fishburne. That was a really good movie. Love that. For some reason, Iron Eagle, one of the Shames, does not love Event Horizon. I, for one, absolutely adore it. It's a spectacular movie. Right, I now need to slow this down. Well, that explains why I'm zipping along at such a ridiculous speed. It's because I got afterburners active. Ooh, Des, don't let him trick you into doing that. And he's a saber, so he's going to be well armoured. So we need to take this nice and slow. There we go, nice and slow. And he made it super easy for everybody. I know it's a terrifying movie, but that's the point. You rarely get a decent space horror film, and I think that's one of the best ones currently available. I mean, apart from Alien, which is absolutely fantastic because it nails the single xenomorph on a spaceship. It's about the claustrophobia, and it's something you rarely get in stuff like Haunted Mansion films, or I mean, you sometimes get it in cave films, sort of like The Descent. That's a good one because you know the characters can't escape; they are stuck. I suppose that's what made the Blair Witch Project such a terrifying movie, was because the characters were stuck. It's when horror films are set in big open locations. To me, they're just not scary. In houses. We've already done the stress beacon. Oh, I didn't pick up the blasted bacon. Oh, Des, what you doing? I didn't pick up the bacon. Oh, I was too busy talking about movies and forgot to pick up the bacon. Sad face. Sad face. But yeah, when in houses where people can just freely leave and never come back. I know the thing follows them, but it just loses some of the scare. Whereas if you're stuck in space, all that's separating you from the external area is the thin piece of glass or a piece of metal or some aluminium foil. And you're trapped inside with the horror. And unlike Alien, where you can see the physical monster, it's a monster that you can see. In Event Horizon, it's that intangible feeling of inescapable psychological horror. So it combines the two wonderfully in this wonderful mishmash of just creepy horror. So creepy, it's wonderful. Although you won't get me playing Alien Isolation. Gosh, no. I've tried that. I'm scared. I might do it for Halloween. Do a Halloween playthrough of Alien Isolation. Don't know how well I'll do or how far I'll get, but we'll give it a go. Now you're going to spawn another saber. I can't believe I missed this. I'm kicking myself so hard. I would assume so, unless, of course, I've beaten your respawn timer. Or, well, it'll be an interesting test of whether it respawns it. Yep, it respawns it. But it gave me a nice and easy one. It gave me a Lenny. It gave me Lenny. Come here, Lenny. Let me boop you. There we go. Right. And my target of interest is when I stop wobbling around. Can't believe I missed that. Kicking myself. Blimey Ada. What am I like? What am I like? Now I'm going to nose plant it there. Whoa! And for some reason, couple mode kicks on, which then causes my throttle to think it's moving at 200 miles per second in the forward motion, straight into space junk, which blows me up. Let's go pick this up. Seriously, Uther creates some fantastic music. Where is the beeper? There it is. Gimme, 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 gimme. Boop. And forward. I was going to say the LOD's not sorted for that.
Send now a low pulse
There we go.
distress. Hopefully they won't pick it up. If you're in the area, please.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Gosh, everything's taking a while to pop in today.
Someone who flew by one day.
I know. I'm a nice guy. Aren't I just a nice... I'm the nicest. Absolute nicest. Couple mode is active. We don't want that. Can I have control of my ship? Just gently push ourselves out and then away. Nice. Activate afterburners. Do a little twisty twoo through the asteroids. And then pull up to point at the ICC probe. Should be able to make it back and to our next mission without having to refuel, but my guess is I will have to, which cuts my profit margin significantly, but then I've got over 100,000 Alpha UEC, which is going to be wiped with 3.0, so what do I care? I've seen people posting on Twitter recently they've broken their 2 mil or their 1 mil, or just goes to show how long 2.6.3's been out. If people are kicking that many. So what am I on now? ICC 7. Almost there. We've got ICC 9.
Hey,
There we go.
got something for you.
Yep.
Not to sound mysterious or anything, but I'm picking up some really weird pings on my scanners. I don't know if you want to go and check it out and tell me what the hell it is.
Like them pings.
Myself, but you know, can't leave.
I know.
Got the coordinates.
Yes, you did. Still can't believe how big this so-called probe is. I mean, jeebus. Massive. Right, am I going to make it to you, or am I going to run out of fuel before I do? We'll give it a go. We might have to explode and restart. But who can say? RNGesus and quantum fuel work in mysterious ways. Speaking of RNGesus, anyone picking up Destiny? Because I'm not. It's too much of a time sink, and Star Citizen is already too much of a time sink for me. Even in this state, it sucks most of my hours of theory crafting, lore crafting. Yep. I played it to death. The first one, I played it to death when it came out, but way too much time. I used to stay up until 3 in the morning doing raids and strikes with friends. There was something magical about completing a strike for the first time with a bunch of people you'd known for... There's no pirates that spawn in this one. What the hell? CIG, you be trolling. No, this is a really quick get in, get out. It's almost like the Vandal one, which doesn't seem to really spawn a Vandal ship anymore, but then again, that might have just been a glitch the last 2 or 3 times I've flown this. Who can say? Right, we just nose in through the crack. And again. And that's gonna change. Yeah. Stick around, and that's gonna change. Ooh, I've breezed straight past it. Or perfect park. Perfect park. The stuff of legends. The perfect high-speed park. Jeremy Clarkson will have to accept me into Top Gear now. I've managed to successfully, perfectly park at... What the hell? I'm getting tweets. Tweets out the wazoo. I thought I turned you off. Never mind. It's a good thing. From Relic Starbrook, who is a lovely guy who I follow on Twitter. Canadian. I think he's just dropped his son off at the University of Victoria, if I remember the pictures.
Crusader SHQ. This is Pilot Hondo. Patrol Group 17's been ambushed. I think it's the Nine Tails. Cat scan block. I didn't see him coming till it was too late.
Yeah, you did.
Taking heavy damage. It's not good.
Oh, I just realised something. Why am I getting radar contacts?
Six is gone. I'm not gonna be able to...
Why am I getting radar contacts 12 o'clock high? Ooh. Just a slight bounce because I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at my my HUD.
Just point made you an honorable engineer cartographer.
I wonder why. Why? Why, I cannot say. They're not appearing in my overhead HUD. I'll give it a little bit of boop in that direction. Point at Crusader. Bring up the overlay. Find the nearest Cryastro. Put my head between my legs and kiss my butt goodbye. Because I don't know whether I've calculated the exact right amount of quantum fuel that I need for this journey, but we will give it a go. It's looking hopeful. Yeah, it's looking hopeful. Just comparing the two numbers together, looks hopeful, and it is. Good. Oh, hello. We have a friend. Mad Matt 92. Now, are you going to shoot me on the pad like a cool kid? Probably. I don't even know what he is. I'm not a threat to you. Just leave me alone. Good boy. I'm not a PvPer. I'm sorry, guys. If you want to go see a PvPer, there's Toby. Little bit of madness. What the fuckosaurus? These are the guys you go to see PvP. I suck. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Dad, stop it! See that's the stick. That's the stick. Ugh. Little plastic bastard. Little.
Checked our inventory, and we're stocked for all your repairs.
Stop it. Turn you onto silent. No. Actually, what was that? Because that looks important. Turns out it was not. Which is good. And just waiting for the refuel on the quantum fuel front. And we should be off. Off to the races, off to the next ICC.
You're good to go. Thanks for
There we go. Shut that down, boot that up. And remember where the ICC probe is, it's over there. There must be somebody that's doing a probe or an ICC mission that's triggering that. Must be. I haven't heard something like that occurring since the Donny glitch. Yes, I was busy. Jeez. Why is your hitbox so big? Cheers! Gosh, she complains. If she wants to get the job done, she can get out and get into her own hornet and do it. Sick to my back teeth for criticising me. She wants to face a vandal? Yeah, go on. You face a vandal. Scares the crap out of me, too. I love this ominous asteroid, though. It's so clumpy together in this red, ominous mist on the inside. Okay. Slow down, deactivate afterburners. So this is the kind of place where you'd keep your engine running. Creepy as fuck. Ooh, too much on the rear afterburner. The rear thrusters. But we did it. Oh, and the frames. See more radar contacts. It's almost like it's spawning all the contacts at Port Olisar. I can't remember which one was which. Is it the lower one? I think it's the lower one. Well, we'll find out when I rub my face against it. It won't work. Right, watch out for my tootsies. And it was that one. Donny! Do right by me, Donny. No, it wasn't that one. It is that one. Just to have some of that chat. That shiny, shiny chat. Oh, Space Bory is having trouble with his Aurora. We'll turn you... Oh gosh, Des, come on. Remember your buttons. F12 is chat, F11 is friends. Which it looks like Toby's online. Are you trying to get into a party with me, Toby? Because Iron's tried that before and it's taken him... Goodness me, it's taken him ages. For almost the 3/4 of the stream just to get in. Because I'm assuming that's what you're doing, seeing as now you're online with me. If you try chatting with me, I've got my thingy off. Why has it turned Comstab back on, of all things? Right, are you going to spawn the Vandal, or am I going to be here on my Todd? Nope, no contacts. How bizarre. No collision alert. Trust me, I know where I'm going. Oh, ship of little faith. Good thing I've turned the verbosity down on it, otherwise... Can you imagine? Proximity alert. Forward. Proximity alert. Aft.
Thanks again for checking into that unknown reading.
Alpha MSP is in the zone. He is travelling. He might be AFK. He's drifting as though he's just left the jump point and he's heading at sort of really slow speed. And there we go.
Got something for you.
Sweet. Oh no, he's hit.
Signal on my scan. It's saying it can't ID it. That's odd, right?
Yeah, it is.
IDing stuff is kind of what scans do. Anyway, not mine apparently. 'Cause
I think this one's over here.
Giving you the codes in case you're interested.
And it's
in
yellow.
checking out.
It's yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. Right, final ICC mission. It's been interesting. Been streaming for just over an hour and 10 minutes. And I spent at least 20 minutes fucking around in the Herald, so I think I might do another sub-hour ICC run. But who knows? I think I've got my trusty Devastator shotgun with me at least, so that's the main thing. So if I find any newbie players out here, which I might, we'll have some fun. But worst case scenario, I get shot in the back. I'll keep my crime stat rating at least. Because you'd be surprised at the number of people that camp either Grimhex or Korea. And I ain't got time for that. No, it's just the 2 Starfarers. Okay, so I'm just going to do my sneaky cheeky thing of posting it right underneath so it merges with the signal. Now, do I trust this with my sticks being as fragile as they are? Probably not. No. Right, there we go. So at least then if someone comes in from Port Olisar, which they do because for some reason these two wrecks are placed right in front of the Olisar Yella transit, which then attracts all the newbie players. They might mistake it for just the Starfarer wreckage. So we're just going to do a very quick run through of this because I don't really want to be here. Could go through that door, but not going to do it. There we go. So we're just going to do this at really slow speed to begin with the entryway. And we just keep flying through here, and hopefully if anybody sees me, then I can just unload Devastator straight into their face. Nobody down there. Ooh, bounce off all the doors. Round to here. Up we go. Listening out for quantum jump signatures. Nothing there. Not checking my right hand corner, even though that's places where people camp. And nobody in here. Wunderbar. Okay. Back through the door. Round the other side. Oopsie daisy. And then flip over. Ooh, where am I going? Oh, goodness sake, I meant to do a Rainbow Six style head down, but obviously that wasn't going to go according to plan. Never mind. Still haven't heard any quantum jump signatures. There is somebody here though, because, or at least somebody in yellow, because some of the transits are alarmingly horizontal. They're not all clustered at one edge. Some of them have been split aside. Somebody's become public enemy. I wonder who. Thought that was a player there for a second then. Or at least somebody shooting at me. But that's okay. Ooh, good music, Utho. I don't know whether you guys can hear the music, which I'm listening to. If not, I'll improve it for next stream so you can hear it over the top. Up we go. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Right, there we go. ICC missions complete. 2,500 UEC in the bank. Boom. Gonna put my gun away prematurely. Who knows who's going to pop through the hatches at me, but it won't be somebody like this. And I hear my cat, who is complaining bitterly at the fact he's not allowed in, because he just wants to spend time with me, and he's a pain in the backside because he bit me today. Well, not today, he bit me yesterday, and may put me into a really foul mood because he's a little bugger. So we go around, we'll overshoot the Hornet by a bit, and then we'll activate the hatch and we'll bounce off it. Boom, look at that. Whoa, hello. The hell? That was bizarre. That was really bizarre. So we'll just detach ourselves from here. Right, okie dokie. So what are we thinking? Done all the ICC probe missions. Who's the public enemy? It's not telling me. Oh, Alvaro. He's always the public enemy. Always the public enemy. So we're going to do the Covalex shipping. And I think I might grab the Herald again and just muck around with it for a bit. Right, Covalex is t'other side of Crusader. It's Cryastro, Security Post Korea, Cryastro, Comore, Covalex. I wonder who's at Covalex.
But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still get paid. I know your time is valuable and really, I just
I know you do.
I've attached the insurance claim to get you started.
That's selling.
And I hope to hear from you soon, one way or another.
We have a Mustang.
Is currently closed to the public. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Interesting. Who is... You seriously going to try and track me? Seriously?
Warning. You are
Go on, get out of the area.
private property.
Oh, there is already somebody here. What is that? That's an Aegis Avenger Stalker. The Mustang is making his approach, or at least he looks like he's making his approach, although he's going further away from the station. I mean, I could text on the chat, but I really can't be asked. Don't smack into it, Des. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Alright. Again with the glitching. I'm assuming it's because I'm trying to leave a ship in a hitbox for the station. Alright. So we're going to just wander around here and we're going to fire if fired upon. Actually, we're going to switch the arrowhead for this. Now we could hope against all hope that this is just a guy who's got stuck somewhere and is aborted and his ship is hanging around, but most likely it won't be. And I'm going to get my ass handed to me on a silver platter. Why do I keep pressing that button? Someone's shooting something. Is he shooting me? If he is, I don't know where he is. You down there? No. Hello, you up there? Where are you? I'm just going to float away from the station. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a wide berth and I'm going to let him come to me. Or are you shooting at the back of your Avenger? Is that what you're doing? Prizes if you spot the guy. Because he definitely saw something, and was it me? Huh. Well, he's not friendly, whoever he is. The only problem is, as soon as I shoot him, I'm going to get a crime stat, so... This could be... Oh yes, very spoopy. It's somebody inside here that's got a little bee in his bonnet. Either he's climbing into my F7C now and he's going to blow up his Avenger just to spite me, but I don't know. All I know is that if he shoots me, he's about to get wrecked with a rather large side order of ballistic shotgun. Well, I say that. I'm a big, scary, badass FPS player. Lol. The frames. Now, I can't see where he was. If he's anywhere in here, then he's gonna jump on me as soon as I get in here. Right, so he's not in the entryway. Let's go.
This station is currently off limits. Please vacate the area.
Now that could be... I can't remember whether that's just an automated warning or whether that is actually what happens when I walk through the door, but it could be that another player's come to join the fun. In which case he'll only just spot my Hornet if he gets close enough to it. So he shouldn't do. So we're just going to run straight through the main section, because hopefully, if he's anywhere, he'll be somewhere around here. Someone's moved the Big Benny's machine. That usually is over here in the corner. He could be stuck behind the door, of course. That's always the other option, is that he's stuck behind the door. Some people will shout that the shotgun is way too OP, and to be honest, it is. It's a very OP. That was gunshots. I just heard gunshots. Sounded like ship shots to me, but that could just be me. Right, and before anyone says yes, I know I've missed out all the data pads, but I'm just going for the one I know I need. Which is this one behind the terminal. I need this one, and then I need the one stuck behind the locker with the Gallant energy rifle. And that's the one that will give me the access token to the good ending. Do I want to go for that one? I mean, I could do. It will get me in trouble if they spot me up here, but we'll do it anyway just for a giggle. Okay, there you go. There's the recording. Okay, the next question. Do I fancy going back out, or do I fancy going back up the way I came? Let's have some fun and go up back the way I came. Worst case scenario, I get shot in the face. Who can say? Alright, okie dokie. Up we go. I need to come up with a better system for blasted flying in 0G. Okay, there's a medkit over on the wall. I need to remember that. Right, I'm going to be pretty much incapacitated while I rub my face against this button. Come on, open the door. Come on, open the door. Get shot. Come on, open the door. There we go. Right. Now I need to quickly grab it. Feck. Right, that's the... this will get me stuck. And I can't remember how to get blasted out of here. Why does this do this? That gun is freaking out. There we go. Right, you have to just approach it from far back and hope for the best. Now, he might have heard me and gone straight past. I don't know. Alright, okay. Pitch all the way forward and down. Anybody? No, not that I can see. Okay. Somebody is definitely shooting out there. The hell was that?
I wanted to let you know that I got the information you sent. And if what you found is true, I owe you a very big thank you. And Covalex owes me and my husband an apology. Thank you
There's
again.
nobody there.
I'm uploading your payment to your account now.
And you'll be very happy with me after I've delivered the payment. Right, okay, first thing, don't close on me. Goodness me, come on, open. Oh, doors, what you doing? Come on. The door is green, let's go. Oh. Fine, I will use this one. Or have you completely locked me out of the system? I'm going to have to go all the way back through the building to get to the exit. Oh, game, why you troll me? There we go. Right, go, 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 go. Get fucking feet. And Des goes flying at the speed of sound and knocks his legs all around. Des goes flying at the speed of sound. If you saw him, then you'd laugh out loud. And nobody has found my Hornet, which is interesting. Ooh, no, don't overshoot, you bugger. There we go. Can you register my left-hand input, please? Thank you. Right, I think it's back to Olisar to pick up the Herald. Almost certainly. Right. Couple mode off. Lights off. Gently rotate and then push away. What have I got? I've got Dave Ramone in a rather beat up Avenger and Vixard who's still in his Mustang. I don't think the Aurora will want to play silly buggers with a Hornet, but we never know. It could be that guy that was shooting up the entire place. That is a safe comm array. And that is Port Olisar. I got half an hour of the stream left, I think, although my voice is starting to go rather badly, so I might not be able to make it all the way through, but we'll give it a go anyway. Right, who's here? Power Blaster, Avenger, Senil, Avenger, Tudu, Aurora. There's two Avengers and an Aurora. Goodness me, the server is quiet, but then again it is 2.6.3 with no 3.0 in sight, which makes a lot of people salty. Not very many people playing. Vidlium McGuard is in an Origin 300 series. We've just had another Avenger spawn on the pad. I'll activate landing gear. Ooh, where are we off to?
I just wanted to let you know that the information you found worked.
Told you.
Covalex exonerated my husband, and the insurance company gave me the full claim.
I'm elitist
On
hacker.
top of all that, the
There we go.
advocacy was able to arrest the people that Melisosky had been working with. Turns out there was a reward for information
hello.
leading to the Smuggler's arrest, and I want you to have it. I cannot express how much I appreciate the hard work you did.
Those are some wicked ass bugs. You gonna land again?
Difference. Best of luck to you.
Ah, beautiful. Look at the landing. Fully automated MLG Pro. Tell you what, the game tonight has been glitch central. It's not kicked me out though, that's the bonus. I have not been kicked out yet, which is a major bonus, right. Actually, when I was spawning the Herald, I didn't know which pad it had spawned on. Should be one of the smaller pads. At least it should be. I didn't realise it was Princess Frey in the chat. Sorry, you and Toby have exactly the same colour, and in the heat of the moment I thought you were Toby. Sorry, Princess Frey. Look, I've got two MRs. I've got two MRs. See? Two Marvins. Alpha 08. So it does spawn on small pads. Uh, 08 is to the left here. I've still got my two medkits, despite players' best attempts to try and kill me. Let's have a look in chat. Captain Doberman's here. I've had a few run-ins with Captain Doberman in the past. He's a bit of an interesting player. It is a beautiful ship, though. Is my Stux. How's it going, Stuxy? Alright, let's go, go, go. Shut down that. Let's get the main arrays open, which it doesn't like when it's on the landing pad. Because there's a lower one, isn't there? Has that started with... Okay, let's do that. Up we go. Whee! Track landing gear. Let's do reverse thrusters. And bring her around. Ah, she is a beautiful ship. Although some of the cockpit graphics could do with a little bit of TLC. I don't know, I just want to push all these buttons. I mean, she goes from 0 to full speed in blisteringly fast time. What happens if I do a complete 180 and switch around and blast it? Bloody hell, look at that. Quicker than a whippet around that corner. And that's with G-Safe off. What happens if I do a 90 degree turn? Okay, and a complete up to here. Yeah, she's a lover, not a fighter. She's not going to be winning any turning battles, but that's not what she's designed for. She's designed to head into a system, shut down, grab some physical data, and run as fast as possible to the delivery site. I mean, she's heavy. She's really heavy. We need to come up with a few ideas of how we're going to play with the Herald this month. Fellow subscribers, if you've got an Aurora, why have I got Auroras in my head? I blame you, Princess Frey. If you've got a Herald and can think of something cool to do on stream, let me know, because I must admit I'm failing to think of something to do. What's that? Is that a freelancer I see before me? No, not a landing pad. Why have I got my landing gear deployed again? Yes, it's a MISC freelancer, which is probably glitched. 2 MISC freelancers that are probably glitched. There's a Lenny, another one, a Drake Cutlass, a Gladius, another Aurora, whole bunch of Auroras. Lots of Auroras. Do you know what? I think I'm going to call the stream here. I'm absolutely cream crackered. And I probably shouldn't push myself too hard for my first stream. So I will land it here. As you can tell, I've not prepared very well for this. In hindsight, I probably should have done, but... Okay, the one problem with this is I can't see the landing pad. To guesstimate where it is, that's heavy. There we go. Not exactly my most comfortable centralized landing, but yeah, you get the idea. Where's the thing? There it is. Down you go. Someone else can have fun with that. Is there a way to shut this down? Is that what this button does? No, it does not. Ah, well, it might help if I actually, you know, retracted the thingies. I'm going to do that now before I shut off, because that's just doing my head in. Now, did that shut it, or did it... There we go. And bonk, there we go. And there's probably some little enthusiastic Aurora who's just popped up and gone, what is this? I want... Nah, she's a very pretty ship. Very. Right, okay, I think I'm going to call it there. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me tonight. It's been great to be back. Just to let you know, I may or may not be able to do my Wednesday stream. I might not be able to do my Wednesday stream because I'm going to be travelling. I've got another engagement again in September. I will be taking the Beast with me, and I will be taking my flight sticks and my mic and my screen and everything else. So hopefully I should be able to set up a nice stream for you guys. But the place I'm going has got a bit of, you know, wobbly internet, so who can say? So don't forget, if you like what you saw and you want to keep following me, please do. I'm looking forward to hitting my affiliate status in the next couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. I just need 5 more followers. So hopefully I'll do that. But if you want to keep up to date, don't forget to hit that follow button. It helps me out a lot. And don't forget to hit the heart button after you've hit the follow button. If you've got push notifications enabled on your phone, you'll know when I go live. Also, if you guys want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, it's Twitter at DesiccandDow. If you want to keep up with what the Shames are doing, that's at The Damn Shames. Definitely go and check those guys out. I'm part of their streaming content creator community. Lovely bunch of guys, absolutely fantastic, do a ton of work. If you really want to check out what they do, and I thoroughly encourage you to do so, it's the search Google Damn Shames. I will have a bot set up to do all of this later, so fingers crossed. It's just I've been running around like a mad chicken today, so I've not had time to do it. So it's the Damn Shames on Google. You want to find them at Damn Shames on Twitter, at DesiccandDow if you want to follow me, notification button if you want to know when I'm streaming next. Don't forget the heart, and I love you guys, and I will see you on the next stream. Take it easy. Bye!